Good morning everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So starting off with Euro USD as normal, and we are clearly in a downtrend at the moment, and that's just due to dollar strength right now. You can see we did have a bit of a pullback yesterday, but the bears stepped back in and sold off. Not sure which level they sold off, but let's just clean this chart up as well and have a look here. Not really a clear level that they sold off. That is to me the level that we should be paying attention to. And then we've got a break of this area here. Nothing really else at the moment. So trend is down. You should be looking to move with the trend and look at the oscillators indicating the same kind of setup. So I would be interested in shorts from 118.476, so looking for a retest of that. Not really comfortable with it because it's quite a big stop area. So if you look at this from there, stop has got to be above the swing high, which is a 500-point stop loss. It's a bit risky for me, so I would prefer something a little bit better than that. And yeah, so I think for me, just wait and see. If we can get some price action here at 118.476, but take it off for 15 minutes, I think it's going to be the easiest way. So we can get some price action off there, this kind of price action here, then at least we're going to have a tighter stop. So have it stop above whatever bars are forming. You can see engulfing inside bar pin bars. So all the patterns I look for, all in the same area, not quite on the level, which leads me to believe we may actually just test that again, which will form a bigger range. And then you'll have a measured move of this entire move down, sort of like this. It'll be something like that. Not like that. Something like that. And looking for some downside at 117.600, and I don't know if there is anything there. Well, yeah, that would work out. That's the next level. So that is the next level on the 8 hour. So yeah, so that's kind of my view at the moment. That you're looking for an opportunity to sell. You just need to get down on the time frames a little bit to get the right entry. US dollar, Japanese yen. A little bit of a different picture here because look at this pin bar forming on the 8 hour right now. So, and look at my oscillators here. So we've got almost a double bottom, but it's not quite. It's a little bit lower than there. So diversions aren't really working out. And if we move to the hour, you can see the trend has been down for quite a few days now. It's about 3 days at the moment. So the thing to pay attention to at the moment is pretty much this trend line. And you can see how we are testing it at the moment. So the trend line is key. This zone here that I gave you yesterday is also key, 110.767. Oscillator crossed over pointing to the upside. So probably another one for just pay attention to the 15 minute to see what's going to transpire. Look at the oscillators at the moment. We've got diversions brewing. So this is telling us probably another leg down. And that is not basically what Euro USD is telling us. So a bit of divergence here on the dollar between the two pairs. So for me at the moment, trend is down on the hour. We should be looking for an opportunity to sell into this. There is a bit of a gap here. So if I just use this level here, I'm just going to put it right on the gap. That is the area we need to pay attention to, which is 110.622. If we reject that level today, should be another leg down, and probably just track this trend line. Another leg down, then move up to the trend line, and then down again. So yeah, I think for me this one is sit on hands at the moment. We'll have to wait and see what transpires. Yeah, so I think for this one we'll just wait and see. I think the trend is down, so you should be looking for opportunities to short it. British pound, Japanese yen. Massive move yesterday to the downside. We've got some buyers coming in off the bottom here. Now, you know, this has been in an upward trend for quite some time. So, you know, if I just do that, you'll see we've been in this massive upward trend. Started getting a bit shaky here the last couple of months, and well, basically this whole year from February we've been a bit shaky, and now we've got this triangle break to the downside. Question for me is this the confirmation I've been looking for the trend reversal? It does look like that. So this week we've got this rejection bar, and then yesterday pretty much a pretty solid move to the downside. Now if you look at the hour, and this is a classic, let's just get rid of some of the noise here. This is a classic London breakout strategy here as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bars. Typically you look at a move like that and you think, wow, I need to wait for the move to the upside, I need to wait for the retracement and then buy. You'll be looking to buy off somewhere in this area for another continuation to the upside. But look what happens, you get a close below the range, the opening range. You get buyers come in off the 161, they come back and test, and then shoot through the range, the 261 extension, and probably the next extension, which I don't have, which is the 361 extension, which is more than likely what got nailed. Anyway, so perfect example of London breakout strategy. First 7 bars, always pay attention to those first 7 1-hour bars on British pairs. So for me at the moment, this does look like a confirmation. There's a triangle break. There's a whole lot of things going on at the moment. So what I would be doing, pay attention to this level here, 152.678, and then you can just raise it a little bit somewhere in this area. There's a lot of interaction here that you may have to pay attention to, which is 152.932. But move back up to there, then I'd be looking for some kind of price action like this, where I can take the shorts on the break with a stop above the tail. So that's what I'm looking for here. I'm looking for continuation to the downside from yesterday, which could lead to a much bigger, if you look at the 4-hour, could lead to a much bigger trend reversal, because we've got three tests of these moving averages at the moment. Okay, we could also squirt all the way back up to come and test a triangle break. So don't take it as gospel as this is the one. Pay attention to price action at the level. Lastly, let's look at Euro British Pound. Still very much range bound, still very much in a downward trend at the moment. A bit of confusion happening yesterday off these levels, and you can see pretty much nothing really. London breakout, yeah, it worked at the downside and then reversed it back to the upside. This one for me is still sit on hands. It's a bit all over the place at the moment. Does look like we should be looking for rejection off here. So 0.85685. Problem is that, right now your stop is going to be above here. So this is a pretty strong daily move that we've got. So I wouldn't be too surprised to see a second move up. And there is a trend line, diagonal trend line somewhere up there. So let me rephrase that. So if you look at the 8-hour, you can see we've been tracking the 155 EMA. So what's changed? There's nothing changed. So more than likely a big strong move back into this area, and then the sellers will push it down again. So that's kind of the view that I've got at the moment. Not really looking to buy because we're in a bigger bear trend. So really just looking to sell off structure higher up. Okay, so this is more a wait and see for me. Anyway, hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.